Hello everyone and welcome to the admission portal of the LNM IIT Jaipur. So right now we are at the home screen of the institute website, which is lnmiit.ac.in. So here you will go to the admission website, and now here you can see that there are two options. One is UG admission, directly you can go to that, or you can go to the admissions and then for UG admissions. So whichever way you want to take, we go to the UG admission portal. Here we have four different modes: regular mode, DASA, direct and lateral entry. We are going to explain the regular mode in this video. So you go to the regular mode, and here you can see all the important dates and the programs offered. We'll scroll back to the top and we are going to go to the admission portal. Now, when we are at the admission portal, the first thing that we have to do is register ourselves. So you have to click here and we'll click register here. You are going to enter your names, then middle name is optional, last name, and then we are going to enter an email ID here which you will be using. Here you have to enter the mode of admission, regular mode, and a mobile number. Now this is a survey that how did you come to know about the LNMIT. Once you fill all these details, tick this marks, read terms and condition, then tick it, and then you can click on continue. Here if there is anything missing, then it will tell you, otherwise you will get the option of generating the OTP. We are going to generate two different OTPs. One will come on your mobile number and another on the email ID. So we clicked on the generate OTPs and you will get a message that OTP has been successfully sent to your mobile and email. Now you have to enter these two OTPs and then click on submit. So I have entered both the OTPs and now I click on submit. Once you do that, your registration process is completed and you will get the prompt message, user registration successfully done. You click on OK, and now immediately you are going to get one email with your username and password. The username is your application ID, which will be valid throughout this application process. So you must preserve this email. Then you go to the sign in page, and here you will be entering the username and password received on your registered email ID. The user ID is typically starting with LNM and 5 more characters or letters or numbers. And then you enter the password, and once you sign in, then you are at the main portal. You can start filling your information now. So the first thing that you have to fill is your personal information. You start with your name, which was already mentioned. Middle name is optional. Now date of birth is mandatory and it cannot be changed once you enter it. So be very careful when you are entering it. You can use this calendar to scroll to the year to which you belong to, and then you select your date of birth. Mother's name, father's name, all these cannot change later. You can mention one alternate email ID, which is optional. Nationality is mandatory. You must take care about the gender part because your application fees will depend on that. Alternate mobile number, you should give the number belonging to your parents. So I am giving a random number here. And now we come to the next section. Here you will select your category, your estimated family income, and if you have any disability. All these informations are filled, and then it will ask for a passport size photograph. Search for the photograph on your system and choose this button and upload the file. You have to ensure that the photograph that you are uploading should be having a size of less than 200 KB. Once it is done, then you should go to next, but you will realize that the next button is not enabled right now. So in this portal, there is one feature. Whatever information you have filled on one page, first you have to save it. Click on the save button. Here, if there is anything missing, that will be prompted. So for example, if I have forgotten to enter this alternate contact number and I click on save, it will tell me that you have not mentioned that. So you will go back there, enter the number and then click on save. Now it is done and now the next button is enabled. Now you have to enter your address. Please write the complete address here. Then the country is India or anything else. Then go to state and then go to the district, which will show only belonging to that state. And city will actually show you the complete list and you can search it. The zip code you should mention according to your city. And if your permanent address and correspondence address are same, now click this button and you will see the same information will appear here. If this is not same, untick and fill it. Again, we will be doing the same thing, save and then go to next. Now we are asking for your marks and other details. You can apply using the NTA score of session 1 or session 2 or both. So if you are using, let us say, only session 1, so you can see that we are asking only session 1 details. If you choose both of them, we will be asking for both the details. If you choose only session 2, then this one. So here you will enter your 12-digit application ID, then your roll number, then your score in mathematics. It should be the percentile score that you scored, then for physics, and then for the chemistry and overall score. So once you are done with this, then we are asking your class 10 details. The board of study, name of school, then the address of the school, again country, once you select the state. So let me choose another state this time. So I take maybe Punjab. Then you go to the districts and the village or city of your school. Then the zip code of your city, whether you got your 10th as a CGPA or percentage. So let us say you got CGPA of 8.9, then it is out of 10. If you got percentage marks, then you should also tick percentage first and then say 95.7 out of 100. So be very careful in providing the actual information. Do not convert CGPA to percentage by your own. If it is CGPA, just mention CGPA. If it is percentage, just mention percentage. Class 12 details are required. You will be writing your school name and school address, the country, the state, and the city of your school, then the zip code. Now, because you may not have all the marks, you can leave these. But if you have the marks from your board exams, you can fill that. Again, the same thing. Save it and then move ahead to the next. So now we are at the last page of our application portal, and here we are going to give the preferences of our branch choices. We offer 6 programs. There are 4 programs, BTech in CSE, CCE, EC and ME, and there are 2 dual degree or integrated programs. Now you have to fill only those choices which you want to take. So let us say my first choice is BTech MTech Computer Science dual degree. In this, if there are any options given by the institute, they will also be mentioned. In this there is no mention, so you will get only one choice. Now let us say my second choice is Communication and Computer Engineering CCE. Here you get 3 options. Either you take only CCE, or CCE with specialization in AIDS, or CCE with minor in robotics and automation. So this is my preference number 1, my preference number 2, and if I don't want the third one, you can leave it. Similarly, if I take my third choice, if you don't want to take any add-ons, you can leave it. And then if you don't want any other options, my fourth choice I am filling, fifth one and sixth one I don't want anything, so you should not fill it. But if you fill it, that means you are part of the game for these choices also. Once you are done with choice filling, then go and click on save. It will show you the order of preference that you have taken, and you must ensure that you have taken the correct one. Here, if you think you should add, subtract or reshuffle, then you should just press reset and give your preferences again. So here, whatever is the list of your preferences, I am just generating a few randomly, and we will click on the save button again and a new list is generated. Once you are satisfied with the order of your preferences, then you will click on the pay button and it will take you to the payment portal where you can go and pay the fees. So now we are at the payment page. You can proceed to the payment. You can again go back to the portal, login and change your preferences anytime, any number of times. If you need any help, you can email at ugadmissions@lnmit.ac.in. You can also call on the toll-free numbers. Please remember, you can change your preferences only till the last date of application. That date will be announced to everyone. It will be reminded. After that, you cannot change the order of your preferences. We hope that this video was useful for you, and we welcome you to be a part of the LNMIT family. Thank you everyone.